boys and girls. Today in writing, we are going to talk about making our picture look like the picture we have in our mind. So we know that the first thing we do when we are ready to write is that we think of what we're going to draw. And you can see in this picture that this person is thinking about a time that they went and picked apples. So you can see in his mind that that's what he thought. And then when it was time to draw, he drew exactly what he was thinking about, okay? So in just a few minutes, you're going to see my story, okay? So keep watching. All right, friends, so now I am ready to write my story. So the first thing we do when we're going to write is we think about what our story is going to be about, okay? And we know that we can use that picture that has the heart on it. In class, we call it the heart chart. If we can't think of something to write about, we can get an idea off the heart chart, okay? So just like the boy in that picture you just saw, whatever I see in my mind about my story is what I'm going to make sure I draw in my picture. So let me tell you about my story. Today, I am going to write about something that I love to do. I love to read. And at my house, my favorite place to read is on my big, comfy couch. Okay, so I sit on my couch and I get out my book and I read, and sometimes I look out the window, and that's just something I love to do. So when you see my picture in a minute, you're going to see if my picture that I drew matches what I'm saying my story is, if it match the picture that I'm making in my mind, okay? So I'm going to show you my story, okay? I'm going to turn the camera where you can see my story. All right, so does that picture match the story that I just said? Hey, do you see me in the picture? Do you see me on my comfy couch? And do I have a book? Yes, I have all those things. Now, boys and girls, we know that the first thing we do is write. The second thing we do when we are working on our story is we draw. Now, you see that I have a marker, because if I used a pencil, you would not be able to see it. So I tell the friends in class that anytime you see my marker, that's like you're using your pencil. So when you're drawing, you want to use your pencil to draw. Artists call that sketching first, okay? So I draw first. So I drew all my black lines first, all my pencil lines. And then I went back and I colored. Now the next thing to do is I am going to write, but I'm not going to do that until next time I see you, okay? So this is what you're going to do. I want you to think of something you want to write about. If you can't think of an idea, use the heart chart to help you. Okay, you're going to think, you're going to make your picture look like the picture in your brain, okay? So think of what you want to write. Get out your pencil and draw your picture, and then you're going to add color to it, okay? All right, so you're going to write and then save your picture in a special place, because we're going to get it back out in a couple of days and we're going to write. See you soon, friends. Bye.